Minar. Was it really built by Qutub Uddin Abek or was it something else entirely? Hello and welcome to History and Cultures. My name is Patricia and today I'm going to take you deep into one of the greatest historical mysteries of India, the Qutub Minar. Was it really built by Qutub Uddin Abek or is there a hidden truth that no one wants to talk? Start with what we are taught in the school. Qutub Minar stands tall in Delhi, a 73-meter high red sandstone tower, the tallest brick minaret in the world. According to textbooks, it was built in 1199 AD by Qutub Uddin Abek, the founder of the Delhi Sultanate, to celebrate his victory and the beginning of Muslim rule in India. He started the construction, and his successors, Iltutmish and Firoz Shah, continued and completed it. It was said to be inspired by minarets in Afghanistan. But here's the twist. Now, more and more historians, researchers, and even archaeologists are asking, was this tower really a minaret or was it something else before? There's an alternate theory that's gaining popularity. It says Qutub Minar was not originally built by Qutub Uddin Abek at all. Instead, it was already standing there as part of a Hindu or Jain temple complex, possibly dedicated to the sun god Surya. Supporters of these theories say that structure was a Vishnu Stam, a tower that marked victory of Sanatan Dharma and was later taken over, modified and renamed by the Sultanate. One of the strongest pieces of evidence, the Kuwait ul Aslam Mosque next to the Minar. Even official records say this mosque was built using materials from 27 Hindu and Jain temples that were destroyed. So here's the big question. If the mosque next to the tower used temple paths, is it possible that the tower itself was a part of older temple? Let's go deeper into the evidence. Architecture style. Many architectural experts point out that the design of Qutub Minar is fluted staff, ornate balconies, and base design don't follow typical Islamic minaret styles of that time. Instead, it looks more like a shikhara, the spire of a Hindu temple, iron pillar of Delhi. Right next to the Qutub Minar is the iron pillar, which is over 1600 years old, built during the Gupta Empire. It has Sanskrit inscriptions, praises to Lord Vishnu, and shows that this site was sacred long before the Sultanate arrived. Inscription on the Minar. Yes, there are Persian inscriptions crediting Qutub Uddin, Iltutmish and Firoz Shah, but researchers say these were added later and don't prove who originally built the tower. Just because you write your name on something doesn't mean you made it, right? So, what do historians think? There are two sides. Mainstream historians like R. Nath argue that yes, the tower was built by the sultans in phases as a symbol of victory and Islamic power. But others like P.N. Oak and Dr. Vidveer Arya say that the structure is older and pre-Islamic. They believe that a Hindu king, perhaps from the Tomar or Chalukya dynasty, began its construction centuries earlier. And here's something even more interesting. British archaeologists in the 19th century also noticed discrepancies. They found broken murtis, temple bases, and carvings buried under the site. Because history is not just about the past, it's about identity, truth, and respect. If Qutub Minar was truly a part of ancient Indian spiritual architecture, shouldn't our monuments tell the full story and not just the one that survived invasions? Now comes the toughest part. Can we ever prove who built Qutub Minar originally? Here's the reality. The records from ancient India were destroyed during invasion. The stones have been rescued, inscriptions were rewritten. But modern science can help. Ground radar, carbon dating of foundation materials, and deep archaeological studies can give us the clues. So far, the ASI Archaeological Survey of India has done a complete investigation to uncover this mystery. Why? Because sometimes truth is uncomfortable. So, who really built Qutub Minar? Was it Qutub Uddin Abek, as we've always believed? Or was it forgotten Hindu king, whose name was erased from history? Maybe we'll never know the full truth, but what do we know is this. History is not a single story, it's a puzzle, and each clue brings us one step closer to the truth. What do you think? Is Qutub Minar truly an Islamic minaret or an ancient Hindu tower? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like, share and subscribe to History and Cultures, and for more stories like this, please follow and subscribe to our channel.